5 here on the 5 Reasons YouTube channel. I'm Ethan Skolnick. You can follow me at Ethan J. Skolnick and at 5 Reasons Sports. We got our guy Matty Ice today. We've also got Ross Brown, Prize Picks. We mention this all the time, but now we can actually tell you can play in the state of Florida. It's back. They've got a new game called Arena, so you can check that out. Plays a little bit differently. Put you in a group. You create a lineup. A little bit more of a power play format, but you can definitely check it out. So prizepicks.com, use the code 5, F-I-V-E, get your initial deposit matched up to $100. These two guys are not in the state of Florida, so they can play the regular way. But again, it is back in Florida. We're happy to say that, and we recommend that you sign up. It actually is a pretty cool game that they've got. Again, use the code 5. All right, we got Heat in Boston tonight. Game 2. Game 1 didn't go so well. Still no Terry Rozier. Duncan Robinson is still not really feeling great with the back. No Jimmy Butler. Nikola Jovic is expected to play. Boston, of course, is entirely healthy. Probably will go with the same 8-man rotation as the last game. Ross, I'll go to you first. On the Heat side, what is your favorite prop?
I feel like it's America's favorite prop today. Jaime Jaquez over 14.5 points. Surprisingly, he looked, honestly, a little bit too comfortable from what I expected him to come out and play in that first game. He's averaged 18 in the past 5 games. He's hit the over 14.5 in those 5 games. He looked very composed. Somebody's got to score for the Heat tonight. I think that he's going to be able to carry on that, that confidence in today's game, and I think he's going to definitely smash this over.
All right, yeah, I like that one too quite a bit. Matt, what you got?
Yeah, I have the Jaime Jaquez one as well. I think that's just, the go-to with how many shots he's taking and whatnot with Jimmy out. But I'm going to go with Nikola Jovic, points and rebounds as mine. It opened up at 11.5. I think it's at 12.5 now. Still like that one. I think just based on the tick of usage and whatnot, I still think he can clear that line.
Tyler Hero is 20.5 points. How we feeling?
I don't know. It's tough. They play that draw with Porzingis. It's just it's either he's on or he's off. He usually cooks Boston, but I'm thinking a bounce back game. If I had to pick a pick, I would go with the over.
Matt, what would you do?
I would say over. I like his assist though. I think it's at 5 right now. I do like, if you look at his potential assists, like last game and whatnot, it's pretty high. So I would lean to that more than the points.
Yeah, I feel you on that also. I will tell you, though, the Bam numbers make me a little nervous. I just don't know that they're going to get him involved. I wanted to go over maybe on rebounds and assists. I kind of figured that they would put the ball in his hands a little bit more. I do think Tyler goes over because of volume. I just, even if he has, but again, look at some of the numbers for Bam lately. Like some of this is minutes related, but I don't know. He hasn't been clearing some of these numbers that he was consistently clearing earlier in the year. So I probably would play those under. All right. My favorite prop on the Celtics side is Porzingis rebounds and assists at 9. Again, this is the matchup that the Heat really, it's problematic for the Heat because if they're going to put Bam on him, they can't really get Bam on Tatum. We obviously know about some of the Heat size deficiencies in this series. And it didn't seem like they wanted to play Love very much in the first game, which was odd. He played 5 minutes in the first half and 8 in the second. I'll play Kristaps over on rebounds and the rebounds and assists at 9. Matt, you have a favorite Boston prop?
I'm going to go with Peyton Pritchard, points and assists at 10.5. Last time I checked, I think that he can clear that. That would probably be my favorite one. There isn't a whole lot of them I like on the Boston side, but that would probably be what I go with.
What are you thinking here, Ross?
I also like Peyton Pritchard. I like his over 1.5 threes. But if I had to go to another guy, Sam Hauser, I think it's at 6 points. He's got 13, 14 minutes a game. I know Missoula loves to play 8 guys, so he hits 2 threes. He's already there to push that line. I think over those 6 points he could definitely hit as well. But Pritchard also loving that 1.5 threes over.
Look at that. Hauser's been over on the last 5. Actually, crazy stat off that first game. Only 8 players played, as you mentioned. Everybody but Tatum made at least 2 threes. He made 1. He was 1 of 8. And all of them shot at least 40% from 3. So, I mean, it was the Heat got cooked from outside by everybody in that game. All right, so that's some of our favorite props tonight. Again, Jaquez seems to be the consensus here. Jaquez and Jovic. Play the kids. That's where this thing is headed. Thanks to David Eversole for producing. Use that code 5, F-I-V-E. Get in the arena game. We know a lot of you signed up but didn't deposit. Today's the day to deposit. Get in those competitions and start to play. Thanks to Ross. Thanks to Matt. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.